the hidden payoffs of being lazy and what you can do to capitalize on them. So, about a month ago, I was working with a client, and so a while back, I was working with a client who was going through a lot. They was going through a lot of things physically, mentally, professionally. Like they were being drained in every which way imaginable. So they came to me because they was feeling stressed. So we stopped and we looked at our schedule. We looked at the things that were important, and we stopped and we asked ourselves, how do we just simply free up more time? What are the things that are immovable, right? And then the things that are unmovable or are movable, right? What are the things that we can move? What are the things that we can't move? So we looked at those things, and what it came down to was we saw that we had an ability to actually delegate a lot of these things to save us time. So some of the things that we were able to delegate was cleaning around the house, so we hired a maid; cleaning the pool, so we hired a pool guy; and cleaning the yard, so we hired a lawn guy. So all these chores around the house were things that we were doing on our own in addition to all the other things, right? And we were doing it on E. But we hired someone. We let our money do the working for us. And by doing that, we actually saved more energy to put into the more important things like school, work, relationships, everything that you can think of. When we did this, we saw a complete 180, and this person was able to get the time, the happiness, the everything that they wanted back. And that's one of the hidden payoffs of being lazy. The thing is, you have to know what areas of your life you can be lazy in. Because I would never tell her, obviously, to be lazy with work or anything like that, because, well, that just bites you in the butt. But we wanted to look at what are the things that don't necessarily need us to handle. And that's something that I think a lot of CEOs, entrepreneurs, and people in leadership roles can actually look at. There are just certain things that you don't have to do. And if you stopped and look, what can I delegate? You actually see that you have more time for higher ROI activities that can help the business out, right? Or even yourself out. So that's one of the first hidden payoffs of being lazy. It actually gives you more time back. The key is knowing what to be lazy in. All right, here's another point that I want to make, guys. So one of my biggest values of all time is hard work. This is something that I admire. This is something that I picked up from Kobe. This is something that's just been instilled in me. And with hard work, one of the backlashes to that is that you can actually burn yourself out. Now, has this happened to me? Well, maybe once or twice, right? It happens to the best of us. And what happened to me was I had to realize there were certain things within my own business that I didn't actually have to need to know. I just needed to simply hire. So one of those things was actually hiring a Facebook ads coach. Because what I was going to do, I was going to buy a book, buy a course, learn it myself, and then go out and start doing it, trying to work the back end pieces so that I can get more traffic to my business. Well, that would have been great, and who knows, maybe I will go back and do that. But for the time being, the thing that's putting me in like overdrive, if you will, is hiring a coach. So each month I pay X amount of dollars to a guy to coach me and walk me through Facebook ads. And he and I, we look through the data and we ask ourselves the questions of what's working and what's not working, right? Now, this guy also has a system. He has a framework that is proven. So I don't even have to come up with the system. I don't even have to learn the system. All I have to do is plug and play based on what he knows. This saves me so much time, right? Because this is the implementation piece that would have taken me months to learn. But because he know it already, I'm just going in and I'm just plugging and playing. And now I'm probably months ahead of where I could have been. Also, that helps me to not procrastinate the way that maybe I would have once I've learned and spent all the energy and time trying to figure out what to do. So what does this mean for you? Well, I want you to ask yourself, who can I hire, right? Who can I buy as a coach to get me from point A to point B faster so that I can reap the rewards and benefits a lot quicker? Because when it comes to Facebook ads and a lot of things in, let's just say, the entrepreneurship space, but even in the business world, right? Things are moving at a fast pace. And as a result, you need to keep up. If you're not able to move at a fast pace, you're going to get left behind picking up old strategies that are no longer working, okay? So go out there, hire yourself a coach, and save yourself the time, right? Because when you do that, you'll see a lot of benefits a lot quicker and easier. All right, this next one I actually got from Russell Brunson. And if you don't know who he is, he's a guru when it comes to marketing and sales funnels. So he has this quote in his book where he says, success leaves clues, right? And he got this from Tony Robbins. And what he means by this is that he goes out there, he looks at sales funnels, landing pages, everything like that to see what is working. So he'll go to his competitors who he knows has a high conversion rate on their sales, and he'll look at what is it that they're doing, what is it that they're offering, what is the language that they're saying, What type of funnel are they using, right? Are they using lead magnets, webinars, right? Like, what is it? Once he finds out that, he takes that information, puts his own twist to it, and he applies it within his own business. If you guys don't know what this is called not reinventing the wheel, right? You don't have to do that. What you may do is take that wheel and put some rims on it. You may paint it, but for the core part of it, you actually don't have to redo it. And that saves people a lot of time and money. So what I'm trying to say is, you don't always have to go out there and create something new, find something new. Stop and ask yourself, who in my industry is already killing the game? Who is it that's already showing major results, let's say with lifting weights, like whatever the case it may be. Adopt that system, apply it, and then keep it moving, all right? That's all you got to do, all right? And this is called funnel hacking if you don't know what it's called. But overall, find what's working. That's a great way to be lazy, but also be profitable. So these are just some quick ways that you can actually be lazy and get the payoffs without killing yourself. Because here's the thing, it is great to work hard, but it's also equally great to work smart as well. These things are not isolated. And as a person that loves working hard, I've also seen the value of working smarter as well. So these are the hidden payoffs of being lazy. Guys, make sure you're doing your due diligence, okay? Ask yourself, what areas of my life can I delegate? Who do I need to hire? And who is out there getting results? Who's killing the game? And mimic them, okay? This is Coach Wells. Thank you for checking out this podcast. Don't forget to follow it so that you can get more episodes like this. All right, guys. I'll see you later.